of the Pike-Amite-Walthall Library system. And she is going to do a book review for us and let you know one of the books that she's been reading lately. What is the book?
The book is The End of Her by Shari Lapena. Shari's been writing for a few years, but she just started coming into her own a few years ago. I actually got to read one of her first novels called The Couple Next Door after attending an author's tea and getting to meet her and hear her speak and everything. I became interested in what she had to say, but she writes very interesting, like kind of like cul-de-sac mysteries, and it's always surrounding some kind of a murder or some kind of dysfunctional family kind of things like that. Very, very interesting. I've read, I think this is the fourth book of hers that I've read, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's the fifth one. She's come out with 5. This is the 5th one. And I have read every one of them. Now the first 4, I was very, very pleased with them. They were very good. They had a lot of good content. Her writing style is a little bit different, and it takes a little getting used to. It's not your typical writing style.
Right.
When I read The Couple Next Door, it was actually a preview copy, and so a lot of the edits hadn't been completed, and it was kind of hard to read, but I read it anyway because it was really a good book. And as I made my way through the last 4 books to this one, the writing style is still the same, but her content is really, really good. This book is a little different. It's a little bit different. It's got a lot of action, a lot of interesting characters, a lot of movement, and it's got a lot of questions that need answering. But there's a character in the book that is just a horrible character, and you have antagonists and protagonists and everything. Well, this antagonist is probably one of the worst antagonists I've seen in a long time, because of the manipulation that this woman uses throughout the book. But I liked the book, and I don't want to give any kind of a spoiler, but if you go online and you look it up, you're going to hear it. So this is kind of a little bit of a spoiler alert. I'm not going to tell you the ending of the book, but chances are...
Stop it now if you don't want to hear.
That's right. You probably won't like the ending. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to read the next book she comes out with. I'm not going to give up on her just because of one ending that just did not leave me satisfied.
Right.
But it's a good book through and through. It's got a lot of interesting stuff in it.
Could it be a sequel? Maybe it ended to where it could pick up at another...
It absolutely could. And I'm really hoping that that's what happens.
Right, because I don't like an unresolved situation.
I don't either. And it's basically that's where it ends, is an unresolved situation. So it's, like I said, it's twists and turns all over the place. A good book. But the ending does make you think that there's got to be another one coming. But, as of this point, until this point, I have not seen any kind of sequels or series of books from her. But that doesn't mean that this isn't going to be the first one. She might have been doing this to test the waters.
Right. Right.
And if that's the case, I'll be getting that book as soon as it gets to the library.
Well, that makes me want to read it, just knowing that the ending is, because now that makes me curious. What is in this book?
Mm-hmm. For sure, it is. I'm serious. It is very, very very much so, makes you wanna read it, because, I'm not gonna tell you what it was,
But it leaves you guessing.
oh yeah,
And
yes.
that's what I like. I do not like to read a book that in the first paragraph you can pretty much know what's gonna happen at the
Right.
end. I wanna guess all the way to the end and be surprised,
Right,
which is hard to do sometimes.
it is, it's very hard to do, but,
So that makes it,
it's interesting.
yes, yes. Well, I might have to check it out. And we have this book here in this library.
Yeah, this is it, right here, we've got it.
So if you're interested in reading this book, The End of Her by Shari Lapena, just call us and we'll get it ready for you. We're doing curbside, drive up, and hey, who can beat that?
That's right, that's right. You don't even have to get out of your car, you can just come on out, give us a call, and, some of our very, very skilled workers here, they'll find whatever you need, get it done for you.
That's right. Well, thank you.
You're very welcome. I enjoy doing this, and I love to read, and I hope all of you do too.
Me too.